Hello. Today I will be reviewing A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. This book was written in the 1840s and is probably the most classic Christmas book. Now you'll know this book is popular because there is so many different interpretations of this in film and books. I'm just thinking of the ones that I've seen. I saw this one a couple weeks ago. It was like A Muppet Christmas Carol. I'm a big fan of the Muppets. I'm a Swedish Chef fan. And there's also the Mickey Mouse one. And there's just so many more. Like there's a Barbie one. Sisters. Okay. So, this book may be old and like you may think, this isn't relevant. This is going to be some old thing. But it really isn't. I read this, I think it was last couple of years ago, maybe one or two. So, it's obviously, you probably know it's about Scrooge. He's visited by a couple of ghosts in the night, and then he understands Christmas. But the book goes into so much more detail than the all those different movie interpretations, and I mean, you really understand more about Scrooge as a person since you see so many of these other little things that aren't in these movies. Like Scrooge has a deeper almost relationship with his nephew because it just kind of really shows you how oblivious Scrooge was to that his actions were bad. So, if you really just need to find a good book, and around Christmas time there's all those mini Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer books and those Disney classic short stories. This is actually a good chapter book, and it might look thin, but there's a decent amount of words on each page. But it stays relevant because all of the messages it brings. And otherwise it would have been forgotten. There's so many good books that you've read. Silver Bells is such a good song. There's so many good books that you've read that aren't going to be remembered in somewhere around 200 years, just like this. But this book is remembered because it really does show the true meaning of Christmas. And I'd give this book a 10 out of 10 because, it just engages you the whole time since you're Scrooge, his feelings, when he tries to be sorry, he almost he breaks down a bit, he's no, I can't be sorry. So then, but after one thing gets to him, it slowly pierces his armor throughout the book, and he just gets better and better, and then by the end of the book, he's a good person. His armor's been fully pierced through. So if you're looking for a book with meaning this holiday season, I would totally recommend to go to the library and check this one out. Thank you.